Hi everybody, welcome back to the Bumpkin News. I'm sure everybody's heard about Joe the Plumber. Joe the Plumber has come to represent the working men and women of America, more specifically the tradesmen, the tradespeople. You know, the more I think about this, the more angry I become. Quite a bit of misrepresentation about him and mockery that's gone on. You know, you can Google it or look right here on YouTube. You can see Senator Obama's comments about Joe the Plumber. He said that John McCain was defending a plumber, and his supporting crowd got quite loud about that statement. My question is, what's wrong with being a plumber? You could substitute for that a farmer, an electrician, a pipe fitter, a millwright, any number of tradespeople. What's wrong with that? I've always been of the mind that being a plumber was an honest occupation and one that was useful and productive. I think that comment shows a huge disdain for the honest person that does have a trade. Myself, I worked in the electrical trade. I didn't make that kind of money, but I'm sure across this country there are people that do make that kind of money. If you look at some farmers, they probably make that money with large farms, and there are take someone that is in the refuse collection business. They probably make that kind of money. There are no doubt plumbing agencies that do that. But I think such a remark as that is extremely insulting. To say that John McCain is defending a plumber, it was almost as if you could have substituted the words prostitute, convicted felon, a lunatic, anything along those lines that would fit into such a derogatory statement. Now, another thing that has come up with this Joe the Plumber scenario is that he's being miscast. I read an article in my local newspaper here where I live today. The person said that, insinuated that this Joe the Plumber from Holland, Ohio, was not a real plumber. What a show of ignorance. You know, this man has worked under a master plumber for a number of years, and he himself is about to take the master plumber's exam in Ohio in a couple of months. This is not the medical profession or the legal profession, but there are a number of companies that have people that do that trade underneath a master, underneath that person's license. So you don't have to have a license in the state of Ohio to plumb. So he's been somewhat miscast here. Also, as I understand it, the Joe the plumber, he owed some back taxes, which he was not aware of. And I think there's a lot of things that people don't know even about themselves that might not come up unless they, say, apply for a mortgage or something like that, or we have unclaimed funds. People all the time finding that money is owed them that they don't know about. However, if it was some sort of criminal offense, I'm sure that the IRS would have been all over his case. This was simply an attempt to discredit this man for asking a perfectly legitimate question. And I think in doing so, it's an attempt to discredit all of us out here that do work for a living and are honest working people.